If you're at this video, I'm assuming that you watched the last 5 videos in my 51-part series, 51 Days in a Third World Prison, A Mother's Fight for Justice. I just kind of want to take a moment to explain what you're going to be experiencing the remaining part of this series. So for about 5 days, I was in a police station jail in Punta Gorda, Belize. The next video, or actually probably the rest of this video, because I'm not going to use all this time up, I'm going to talk about the transition on my 5th day from the Punta Gorda jail into the Belize prison. It's called the Central Belize Prison, right outside of Belize City. This has been a journey for sure, a very humbling journey, and there are moments where I think, why me? Why did this happen to me? Why is this happening to me? I'm a good person. I followed the rules. I did the right thing. I don't have issues with addiction and nothing, not to judge anyone who does. But I didn't steal. I'm not a thief. I never killed anyone. I never stole. I followed the right path, supposedly, right? And how did I get here? How did I find myself in a relationship where I experienced domestic violence? Why, after I did the right thing and left that relationship, why didn't I get the help that I need? I was doing everything I was supposed to do. And yet, here I am today. I haven't seen my daughter today in 258 days. And I miss her terribly. My dream was always to be a mom, and I loved being her mother, no matter the challenges, no matter how tired I was, no matter all of the other extenuating circumstances. I adored my time with her. She was the reason why I woke up every day. She motivated me to live, to strive. She puts a smile on my face when I watch old videos and pictures. And I'm terribly worried about her health and her safety right now. And I think that's where my faith in God really stepped in. The day she was taken from me on April 6, 2025, I fell to my knees. I fell down to my knees immediately. And I began praying as hard as I could. And my faith has played such a critical role in getting me through these tough times. My personal relationship with God is going to get me through this. And there will be justice. I know there will. I know I will be reunited with my daughter. The divine bond that a mother has with her child is something very sacred and beautiful. It's a miracle. It's a miracle. And no one has the right to violate that bond. That's God's law. And ironically, it's man's law. It's constitutional. I, as the mother, the biological mother that carried her and delivered her, I have an automatic constitutional right to my child. So, yes, the next 46 days that I'm going to talk about, I'm going to share this journey of being in a third world prison. And I want to emphasize, this isn't about who's guilty or who's innocent. This is about having a real conversation about what are the devastating impacts of post-separation abuse. When a person leaves a household where they experience domestic violence, it doesn't end there. Your morbidity, mortality, the risk of your morbidity, mortality go exponentially up. The risk of your health, the risk of death goes up through retaliation of your abuser or their enablers. And I'm still in it, right? I'm in the thick of it. And so I think this is about having a real discussion and a real conversation of what is one form of post-separation abuse, and my experience with post-separation abuse, what resulted, because the safeguards that should have been in place weren't there when I left my abuser. The legal support and help was not there, was not available to me. And the lack of education or application of education was resounding in my experience the last 3 years. Having people who are professionals and are mandated reporters and should have and are expected to and supposedly did go through training regarding domestic violence and everything that entails what domestic violence and child abuse falls into place, all the factors, all the psychology, the legal ramifications, the legislature that's in place, the protective measures in place, regardless of the level of education that's supposed to be in place and application, I didn't see it. For 3 years, I witnessed a lot of ignorant behavior and victim blaming, gaslighting. Why? Why are we here? Why is that a reality for so many people? So, thank you so much for staying interested. Please follow me. Please like my videos. Please share my videos. Let's have this community conversation. Let's start talking. Silence is the power of the enemy that empowers the abuser, that empowers the dysfunction and the lack of support and reform needed to make this place, our home, America, this planet, a place where everyone can thrive. Thank you so much. Mwah. Blessings, peace to you. Blessings, blessings. Thank you again for following.